Solved problems leads to stacking profits. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets midweek edition. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how problems turn into payments to help your business grow and thrive. Okay. All you've got to do if you want to make more money quickly is solve people's problems. Instead of thinking about yourself and your problems, think about others and their problems. Why are problems money magnets? Problems are money magnets because they have an emotional appeal. When somebody has a problem, it's like someone's always poking them all over their body. You feel all this pain and anxiety in different ways. And if you're like, hey, I've got these empty green pieces of paper that are kind of worth something, and somebody out there is saying, hey, I can solve your problem, people will pay you. That's it. This is how simple it is to have a business, is just solve a problem. You don't have to do all these fancy charts and graphs or go to conferences or read a bunch of books. All that stuff helps. But at the end of the day, if you want to get paid for what you're doing, solve people's problems and charge for it. Solving problems leads to stacking profits. The more problems you solve, the more profits you'll have. So think to yourself, what problem can you solve today? What problem can you solve efficiently? What problem can you solve effectively? Okay. And yes, it involves an element of risk. I'm going to tell you something. Profit is the reward for risk. Profit equals reward for risk. Take a risk to solve people's problems. Sometimes you might mess up. You're not going to do it perfectly. But if you want to take the anxiety away of how can I make money, stop focusing on the money and start focusing on what it'll mean to people when the problem is solved. Does it mean peace? Does it mean joy? Does it mean clarity? Does it mean continuance of life? I can go on to the next thing. So stop thinking about yourself, okay? If you care about your overall health, stop thinking about yourself. Think about other people. Even the Bible says in 1 Corinthians 10:24, it says, let each man seek not his own wealth, but the wealth of others. How can you bring more money to people? Bring more peace to people. Bring more understanding to people. Bring more order to people. Bring more discipline to people. These are things you want to think about. You got to invert it. Instead of thinking about everything's about you, think about everything's about them. Okay, this whole entrepreneur journey is about flipping yourself inside out. Instead of making it about you and your emotions and how you feel in the moment, think about them, think about your future, how they feel in the moment. And people want their problems solved now. And the faster you can solve them, the faster you'll make money. So think to yourself, don't think about how can I get them to pay me? How can I get someone to pay me? Think about what problems can I solve? What problems can I solve? What problems can I solve with my current skill set, with my current knowledge, with my current network? If you look at anyone who's getting paid, who's making money, they're solving problems. That's it. And they're communicating effectively. They're charging, decent prices, whatever. But at the end of the day, they're solving a problem that a lot of people want to pay money for. So what's a problem you can solve? You may be able to tutor kids or babysit or paint walls or, build buildings. There's 1,000,001 problems to solve. There's people, there's problems. And if there's people, there's prosperity and poverty. Where there's people, there's problems, poverty, and prosperity and opportunity. When there's people. That's why moving to big cities are a good thing if you want to, have a successful business. I live in a big city right now. I live in Seattle. And so Yeah, but just think to yourself, what problems can I solve? And then charge for it. And that's all you got to do. Very simple. I'm trying to solve a problem in your life, make your life a little bit more simpler, take the complexity out of it. Solve people's problems and charge for it, and you'll have a successful business and just keep it going and be consistent, and you'll win.